Hello and welcome to week 4 of Get Out, Get Active 2022. I'm Dave, I'm joined by Adam. This is our final week of instructional videos. So we're just showing you how to do the exercise. We're not taking you through how your workout would actually look. So we're gonna start with our suitcase squat. This requires one dumbbell as if we were carrying a suitcase. Adam has the dumbbell on his left side. He's standing feet hip width apart, a little bit of a tongue twister there. His chest is lifted. Same thing as the goblet squat, same thing as the squats in previous weeks. We're going to hinge at the hips, keeping the chest lifted, nice tall spine while he bends the knees, lowering his body and standing up, pushing through the full foot. And you can see his feet stay on the ground as he squats. So I'm gonna get Adam to turn and face me after this rep. And you can see how he pushes his hips back, he keeps his chest lifted, and the weight is traveling along the sides of his body. If he had the weight out to his side, you would see him starting to shake in the arm because that's a lot of weight to be holding in that rear or side delt hold. So after you do your reps, you would switch sides, right? Because we're just holding the weight on one on each side. So our next exercise in the first superset is our single arm dumbbell row. So Adam has the weight in his right hand. His left hand is on the surface, slight bend in his left leg, which is also nice and close to the surface. His wrist, elbow, and shoulder are all stacked, and he has a tall, straight spine. His rear leg is out straight, supporting him to keep that spine nice and straight, and the weight is just hanging under his right shoulder. So now that he's got that set up, he's going to drive his elbow back, bringing the weight to the side of his rib cage and slowly lowering. The important thing with this is Adam's not T-Rexing his arm, right? He's driving the weight back with his elbow. He's not trying to curl the weight towards his body using his bicep muscles. Oh, again, once he completed his reps on his right side, he would do the exact same thing, switching to his left side. That's our first group. Our second group has our lunge with knee drive and single leg incline push-up. So with the lunge with knee drive, we also need to use our arms contralaterally. So Adam is going to take a step back with his left leg, bringing his right arm up, opposite leg, other arm, sorry, I messed up there. And then he's going to stand up, driving his knees, using his arms for momentum. And we're going to do all on one side, so we're not going to alternate here. And you can see the explosive movement here. I'm going to get Adam now to face me and switch sides here. There we go. And then opposite arm, opposite leg. So whatever leg is forward, you should be using your opposite arm. And then Adam's going to stand up, just like he's running here, right? When we run, we use opposite arm, opposite leg. And this momentum is also assisting him with his balance and his knee drive. If you do ipsilateral, which is same side arm, same side leg, it's going to be a lot more difficult to maintain that balance. So we have our bench here for our single leg incline push-up. Adam's going to set up his push-up just like he would all the same. Hands are under his shoulders, elbows are stacked on top of his wrists, which fall directly under his shoulders. Nice straight line in this high plank position. Legs are straight. Except for this push-up, he's going to elevate his right leg and just move through the push-up as normal. If Adam wanted to make this easier, of course he could take out the single leg raise, or he could change the incline. So we'll get him to continue moving through a few more reps here so you can see this nice straight spine. And even though he has this leg elevated, I'm going to get Adam to switch legs here. You can see from shoulder to ankle on the planted leg stays nice and straight. If the incline is too easy, I'll let Adam take a break there. If the incline is too easy, again, you could be doing these from the full push-up position. I'm going to get Adam to grab his weights here. So that's your second group, lunge with knee drive, single leg incline push-up. Third group, we have dumbbell Romanian deadlifts. and the dumbbell Arnold press. So Adam is standing with the weights in front of him. Romanian deadlift is the same thing as a stiff leg or straight leg deadlift. So he's going to keep the weights close to his body as he pushes his hips back, keeping his chest lifted, nice straight spine, and the weight is close to his body. The weight is traveling along his body, and that's enabling him to keep this straight spine and tall back. You'll also notice Adam's not going all the way to the floor, and he doesn't need to. He needs to move through his comfortable range of motion, which is dictated by his hamstring flexibility. But he's feeling that pull as he goes down, and then as he stands up, it's just like he's pulling his pants up in the morning, keeping the weight close to his body. And then from the front, you can see that he's just standing feet hip width apart in a comfortable position, slight bend in the knees, right? Just because it is a straight leg deadlift doesn't mean that there's no bend in the knees, pushing his hips back, allowing the weight to travel along the front of his body. Our next move, you might need to use lighter dumbbells than you would on that Romanian deadlift or the suitcase squat. The setup is the elbows are slightly below shoulder height. He's having his palms face his face right now, and then he's going to open up, turning the dumbbells and his palms away from him, pressing up, arms in line with the ears, and then back to that starting position. So I'm going to get Adam to turn and face me so that you can see he's not necessarily pressing straight up with this, but it's up and forward a little bit, and that's going to further engage those anterior deltoids, and it's a lot better for your shoulder health. And you can see when he comes to the front, the elbows are slightly below his shoulders as well. And then he presses all the way up, touches the dumbbells, and then touches the dumbbells in the front. And I'll let him rest there. Which brings us to our final exercise. Not in a superset, just one core move. We have our plank. So you can choose to do low plank, high plank, or modified plank. We'll start with the low plank. So Adam's on his elbows, which are under his shoulders, and then he's going to extend into this plank position. Get him to drop his hips just a little bit so that we have that nice straight spine. We shot all 4 of these videos in a row, so Adam's core is tired. Nice straight line from shoulder to ankle. I'm going to get him to move into the high plank position. So now he's extended on his hands. Nice straight spine there. And then from a modified position, he's just going to go from his knees. Again, he could be doing high plank, he could be doing low plank here, but just hold for the desired length of time. And that brings us to the end of our workout videos. We hope you enjoyed them. I know Adam certainly got a good workout throughout all of those. As always, if you have questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to leave a comment on this video or reach out to one of us on the wellness team, and we'll be happy to assist you. But thank you for coming along for all 4 workout videos. We hope you enjoyed them, and we'll see you around.